Hi guys, it is VEDA Day 8. We're talking about dream jobs and I am struggling with this one. This is like the fourth time I've tried to do it. And I went from like being dressed to being in my pajamas sitting up in bed. Now I'm like under the covers. I'm calling uncle. Um One of the things I was trying to get out was that I did have what it was a dream job for a while. It was wonderful. I would love to being a stage manager full time, and that was what I wanted. I wanted my income to solely come from that and to be doing one show, and that's rare, and I was thrilled. But things change, and but one of my reasons for changing careers is I wanted to feel like I was making more of a difference. And then it was like, the universe just slaps you in the face sometimes. And today I was driving up to Maine listening to This American Life, one of the podcasts, and it was an old one. It's from like 2002. It's called Act 5, and it's talking about this performing arts program that's done in prisons. And this woman goes in and she directs plays with the inmates, and they're all violent criminals, at least in the particular prison that they're featuring in this podcast. And they go in and she was working with them on one act of Hamlet every 6 months. And she and the guy who wrote the story was really going into some great detail about the connections that these guys all found with the characters in Hamlet, and the interesting insight they brought into it because of their life experience, and being able to relate to the themes of regret and choices. And this episode tracked them through day one when they started a cold reading all the way through performances, and it's just hearing some of like the ways that they changed was really amazing. Like one guy had hear my voice crack? One guy and told the reporter, he's like, I only have a third grade education, but it's only until now that I realized I'm smart. I'm not dumb, I'm just not educated. And he just sounded so happy with, I can imagine how life altering that is to like have that light bulb go on. There were multiple people like who did go on, like if they were eventually paroled, they went on and did like their alumni program. One guy actually was like, no, I want to be an actor now. And one guy reconnected with his wife because of the connections that he found in one of Hamlet's soliloquies that he did, and asked her to come to the performance, and it enabled him to say things to her that he never could have on his own. It was really, really interesting, and I just felt like it was like, pull your head out of your ass, Nicole. You don't need to be hands-on sewing someone up and saving their life, or changing public policy to making a difference. So, which brings me back to something that I have loved the idea of since I was in high school, being taught by my English/drama teacher, who I loved, and I would love to be an English drama teacher for high schoolers. And I will always be made fun of, still, I'm sure, by my high school friends if I wear my hair in a messy bun with glasses, because that's how our teacher always dressed. It's not a bad thing because I loved her. But ghostwriting for a young adult series, that's still right up there. Good night.